Dobermans were bred in the late 1800s, 1890s in Apolda, Germany by a tax collector named Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman. That's where they got their name, Doberman, from him. He was a tax collector and he worked at the dog pound on the side. He loved dogs and he would go through town and collect taxes. And back then, people didn't like to pay taxes like they probably don't now. And, you know, those kind of tax collectors had a lot of problems in neighborhoods infested with what they called bandits back then. You know, they would attack the tax collectors, and so he wanted to come up with a dog that would go with him while he was collecting taxes and kind of help him deter bandits, alert him when any trouble was coming, and protect him while he was out collecting money. He wanted to come up with a dog that would deter potential threats or people from robbing him. So he came up with the breeding formula for the Doberman, and everything on this dog is involved in security. Their ears, their tail, their barrel chest, the way they stand, their hind legs, their front legs, their nose. They have huge teeth. I mean, they're amazing dogs. And their high-pitched whine is designed to sound like a siren to get the tax collector's attention. Their high-pitched bark is very loud, and it's another signaling device. And they're always scanning the perimeter, as you can see he's doing right now. It's all involved with security. They're hardcore working dogs, and they're amazing. And one of the things that's really fascinating about the Doberman that the tax collector wanted to breed in was their looks. They wanted them to look very intimidating so that they would deter any threats from happening in the first place. They're very cool dogs. I don't recommend them for first-time dog owners. They can be aggressive, but for 100 years now, breeders have been trying to breed away from that aggressive gene, so they can be family dogs. But I recommend for first-time families to get like a Doodle or a Lab and work your way up to a Doberman, because they are very strong, very intelligent dogs. So they're hard to take care of in the beginning, but once they mature, they're the best dog ever. They're super intelligent. Training them is not hard at all because they learn everything right away. Like the first 2 times you teach them a command, they learn it. They could learn different languages. They're super intelligent. They're in the top 5 for intelligence, and they're amazing.